Hey, how's it going, my deadly mercenary family? Cosmic Mercenary here, bringing you a video. This time we're going to be talking about the election. So what the heck just happened, people? What just happened? Did I just see this? I saw this and I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my ears. I can't believe my anything. I am shocked. I guess the nation's shocked that this was even possible. But Donald J. Trump won the presidency. He was elected by the people, for the people, to become the next president of the United States of America. How do I feel about it? Well, I feel unsatisfied. I'm not saying that I'm going for Hillary because I hate her as well, and I didn't vote for Trump either. I voted for a third party, but I'm really disappointed in the choices we had for this election. So either we had a racist or we had a liar. I honestly think Bernie Sanders was capable of becoming the next president of the United States of America, and if we would have been decent president, not just because he's a Democrat, not just because he's a liberal, he's more liberal than conservative, it's because he had the right intentions for America at heart. This guy has been working his butt off for like 8 years, working in politics. He's been, for and against, he's been advocating this sense of freedom, this sense of liberty. But we ultimately chose Hillary, and even then I believed it was rigged. I believe Hillary had something to do with that, because Bernie Sanders was just great. He was the greatest old man I've ever, not met, but that I've ever seen on TV, that I've ever heard of. Bernie Sanders was the hero we all needed. Apparently not the one we chose. So you guys, like I said, I voted third party, and you guys might be wondering, well, that was a waste of a vote. And I tell you that I'm actually fine. Let me just tell you that I decided not to vote for either of them because I don't want to be voting for a racist, egotistic Dorito in front of the nacho cheese bag, or a Hillary Clinton, which is a liar and a poor excuse of a politician. I just really did not want to support either one of them, and they could go just, just go die. I wish they could just disappear out of existence, but wishing is not doing. And I think the funniest thing that came out of this election was the liberals. The Democrats crying, the Democrats shocked, the Democrats, flabbergasted by the fact that Donald Trump won the presidency. Pretty sure, the Democrats thought they had it in the bag. I mean, how would America choose a racist over a liar, right? At least the liar is gonna lie behind your back and call you racist behind your back and have some respect, sort of. I guess it was just funny watching their reaction, watching them all gather up in the White House, watching them all go to their respective party sections, and some people just left home after they saw that Donald Trump was winning, and they just went home. And it was funny just watching it in the news because I was working at the time, and we have TVs, and the news was on channel 2, I believe, and we just saw news, and I was watching it live on YouTube, and it was funny. The one that really I liked the reaction the most was the Daily Show with Trevor Noah from Comedy Central. I love the Daily Show. I think they're one of the most funniest, the most creative. I think I really do like them. The only problem was when I started watching the Daily Show, a couple months later, Jon Stewart decides to retire. Basically, this whole election, he's been dissing on Trump and putting Hillary into the highest position, which is basically demigod. She could do no wrong. She's perfect in every single way for America. And that's where I disagreed with Trevor Noah. I mean, I love the guy. I love his show. I love what he's doing with the show after Jon Stewart left. But he was really, obviously, he had a big bias against Trump, which is fine. Again, your opinion, I'm not going to judge you. But when Jon Stewart was there was comedy in politics, not just in the Republicans, because he also made fun of the Democrats. He also made, what he said, he wasn't a political first, he was a comedian first. So where the comedy came from politics, and most of the time the Republicans mess things up more. One thing I also had against this election years was that it wasn't about politics. It wasn't about putting America's interests first. I mean, they made you think that, but that's not what it was. I remember watching some things in the debates against Mitt Romney, and even the campaigns when Mitt Romney and Obama were going at it, and I found it that they talked about their policies. They're like, well, the other guy, like President Obama will be like, well, Mitt Romney wants to give special interest to the high class, and I won't allow to do that because I'm all about the middle class, and America is great with the middle class, and I think we should strive upon endorsing the middle class. Like that's something what Obama would say, right? Then Mitt Romney was like, it's like, oh, Mr. Obama doesn't know what he's talking about. I've been in politicians, for several years now, and I know exactly what I'm doing. He has no idea. I will save the, millions of dollars. What he has done, in 4 years, I could do it in 4 months. Something like that Mitt Romney would do. And he would say, like, okay, his terms, his politics, his laws, his, what he has done throughout his years, political careers. But no, that wasn't the case for this election. This election, it was different, because instead of talking politics and about their things, except for the 3 debates they had, this is basically how it went. It went, he hates women. She supports a child molester. He's a racist. She's a puppet for the corporations and the high banks. He has small hands. She was the reason for Benghazi. His wang tasted bad. Her vag gave me herpes. Okay, maybe not the last 2, but basically that's how it went. You wouldn't be surprised if that happened, okay? It's because they weren't attacking each other with politics or with reasoning. They were talking with like 7th graders, or like 6th graders would talk to them in the fight between the back of the school bus, and they're in the middle of the street and they're about to kick it because it's like, the middle of Wisconsin and there's more cows than people. So I've heard. But, this it's just stupid. It's just stupid. That was just the stupidest election I've ever been part of. I can't believe I even voted in this election, but I did, and I voted for a third party. And I'm glad that I voted for a third party, and I'm okay with the conscience of Donald Trump being president, at least at the moment, until he does something like either really good or Hitler-esque. So, yeah, so that's what I feel about it. All I could say is that I'm happy for the United States of America. And you may be confused why I'm happy for the United States of America. It's because we messed up. We elected these 2 people. And I hope that America could learn from this mistake. Keep moving forward. It was like Meet the Robinsons. And never do this again. Because what we have to do is get up. We fell. We fell hard for these candidates. Fell. Hopefully we could stand up for within the next 4 years and have an open mind and have good candidates this time, because these candidates cannot be acceptable. Heck, even Kanye West could even run, I don't care. But anything but a liar and a racist. However, there's still hope. And in the words of Bruce Wayne in the movie Batman vs. Superman, men are still good. We fight, we kill, we betray one another. But we can rebuild. We can do better. We have to. We have to, America. So that was a video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. What did you think about this election? And go check out my other content and my other videos, because I'm really proud of those things. And soon I want to make YouTube full-time job. Yay! And I'm really happy. And hopefully you guys like my channel, and like, comment, subscribe, what you thought about the election. And as always, stay vigilant, guys, and see you guys later.